I mean, I think Sandesh covered most of it. I'm just reading the question all over again. And I think the answer lies in the question. So the short answer is yes. But I'm just reading one phrase out of it, that a lot of global brands plan and try to run campaigns without local insights. So, like when I said the short answer is yes, technically, yes, you can. From a campaign management point of view, technology is advanced enough that I can sit here and run campaigns across the world. And I have, in fact, for my startup, which I didn't launch in India, I launched it in Indonesia and all those. I sat here in Gurgaon and I launched those campaigns. So the short answer is yes. The longish answer is, while technically you can run the technical side of the campaign, what will you run is the question, which is that you cannot do it without local insights. So I learned it the hard way after running and spending. Not just that, okay. So after running and spending tons of dollars in trying to understand and mimic what those local markets would work with, so the hack I put in is I hired interns, college interns from those local markets. So when I say what you're gonna run, it's the communication that you're gonna run, the offering that you're gonna run. See, at the end of the day, the product is a product is a product. And it's a very simple transaction. If you want to buy the product, you have to give me money. I don't care what currency you give it to me in. But if you want to buy it, you give me that. But how do I convince you to buy the product? Is the easiest way to do it is in your language. So if, for example, I am selling closer to home, if I'm selling something in HSB, so I was part of Dainik Bhaskar and ABP News, so the Hindi news channel, and I was running their entire digital campaign. Now, if I'm trying to get the HSB to adopt my brand, I cannot do that using really polished English or really wacky or whatever. I have to understand the sentiments of that market. So summing up my answer, short answer, yes. Technically, of course, you can sit here in your home and run campaigns across the world. But the most important thing is what you're going to run in terms of communication. And that cannot be done unless you understand the local insights.